Four news stories from Ethiopia and Eritrea. Firstly, funeral procession of Abune Merkorios, fourth patriarch of Ethiopian Orthodox Church, is underway. The program has started at Meskel Square in Addis Ababa. Secondly, elections have been held in Eritrea. Eritrea has been under the rule of Isaias Afwerki for more than 2 decades, but elections have been held in Eritrea. What type of elections were held there? Thirdly, viewers, Ethiopian government has released a statement about the leaked video which was leaked last night. Since then, we have seen statements from Getachew, from other parties, and now Ethiopian government is speaking about that. The government has clarified the position, the location of this video. Where did this incident happen? Where security officials burnt civilians to death. They burned them to death. So now we have a government position about the location of this incident. Lastly, viewers, we have some updates for you from Afar region, where Tigray Defense Force has been conducting military operations for several weeks now. In the past 1 week, Afar news sources say that Afar forces have made some gains. Firstly, viewers, the funeral procession of the fourth patriarch of Ethiopian Orthodox Church has started. Abune Merkorios, fourth patriarch of the Orthodox Church, died a few days ago, and today his funeral procession started at Meskel Square in Addis Ababa. I think tomorrow he'll be laid to rest in Saint Trinity Cathedral in Addis Ababa. He was the fourth patriarch of the Orthodox Church, but when EPRDF alliance took power in 1991, he was removed from his office. He went into exile. He remained in exile for years. Orthodox Church remained split. Then in 2018, after PM Abiy came to power, he returned to Ethiopia. Reconciliation happened between Abune Merkorios and Abune Matthias, who is now the head of the Orthodox Church. And he was serving as head of administrative affairs of the church. Then he fell sick, has been ill for several months, and he passed away a few days ago. Tomorrow he'll be laid to rest. Secondly, viewers, second news story is from Eritrea. We know that Eritrea is under the rule of one party, one person. Isaias Afwerki has been ruling the country for years. But elections are held at local level in Eritrea. And local elections have been held in Eritrea in the past few days. Problem is, Eritrean media does not talk much about what's happening in Eritrea. They're just TV does a few news stories, but those are not enough to know what's happening in Eritrea. The elections have been held to elect local administrators. Secondly, to elect managing directors and village coordinators. So you can say that it's a local bodies level election, which was held to elect local government. How was it held? Through secret ballot. So even local level elections are held through secret ballot. And it's on the first time we are told that the elections have been held, they are being held in Eritrea for years. These local bodies elections. but no election on federal level, on national level, to elect the leader of the country. Eritrean government has been under fire from US embassy in Eritrea. We know that the US embassy is known for issuing some very strong statements against Eritrean government. But this time, US embassy is appreciating Eritrean government for these elections. US embassy says it's an encouraging step towards democracy. So at least we are hearing the word democracy used in Eritrea. Eritrea should open up to political parties, to civil society organizations, to opposition parties as well. Thirdly, viewers, Ethiopian government has released a statement about the incident, footage of which was leaked yesterday. I did a video on that. Ethiopian security officials were seen burning civilians to death, and at least one of the victims was alive when he was thrown on fire. What is the position of the government? Firstly, the government has clarified about the place where this incident happened. This incident happened in Aysad Kabele, Guba Wareda, Matakal Zone, Benishangal region, Benishangal Gumuz region. The incident happened in Benishangal Gumuz region of Ethiopia. Zone is Matakal. In Matakal, we know there is a dam, Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. This incident happened there. And in Matakal, we know that I think more than a week ago, Gumuz fighters, and some say Oile was also there. Oile and Gumuz fighters, they carried out an attack on dam workers and ENDF officials of Ethiopian army. In that attack, dozens of dam workers and Ethiopian army officials were killed. This incident of burning people alive, it happened after that. So the location has been confirmed by the government. But the government has not clarified about the circumstances, the forces, the people, the perpetrators who are behind this incident. The government says it will bring the criminals to justice. It will not tolerate such activities. Let's see. On the other hand, we are hearing from some Tigray-backed news sources that those killed are Tigrayans, and they are referring to a report of Ethio 360 news channel, that this news channel aired a report a few days ago that some Tigrayans were arrested by Ethiopian National Defense Force. We don't have any confirmation about the victims who were killed. What Tigray-backed news sources are saying, it's also speculation. What is required is independent, impartial investigation into this incident. Ethiopian Rights Commission might launch an inquiry into this incident. We have seen some inquiries from this commission, especially about the killing of Karayo Oromo elders. Human Rights Commission accused Oromia security forces of having killed Karayo Oromo elders. It did an inquiry on that. Will the Human Rights Commission, Ethiopian Human Rights Commission, conduct an inquiry into this incident? That remains to be seen. Lastly, viewers, Afar region, where Tigray forces have been conducting military operations for more than a month. What is the latest from Afar? Firstly, last night I shared some pictures of TDF fighters who have been taken prisoner in Afar. Some vehicles are also, pictures of some vehicles are also being shared by Afar-based news sources. Some dumper trucks are being shown by Afar-based news sources. They claim Tigray forces had to retreat from some places, and these, while they were retreating, they abandoned these trucks, which are now under Afar control. Situation, viewers, is that firstly, Birhale, you can see Birhale on this map. TDF was in Birhale. It was trying to move towards the Male. The Male is a sort of Kabale, a small unit of Birhale. But Tigray Defense Force is back in Birhale. It's not near the Male now. It was moving towards the Male. It has been pushed back towards Birhale. Kanaba is fluid. TDF was in control of Kanaba. Then Afar sources claim the control of Kanaba. But we have not seen any confirmation that Afar is in control of Kanaba. Kanaba is fluid. TDF is still there near Kanaba, near Birhale. In Birhale as well. But TDF seems to have lost the main road which connects Abala and Birhale. This road was under Tigray Defense Force, but some sources say that Tigray forces are not in control of this road. And thirdly, they have suffered some losses close to Gobe and close to Vassama. Gobe is just a few kilometers away from Abala. Abala is still under Tigray Defense Force control. But near Gobe and Vassama, TDF has suffered some losses. Afars are trying to push Tigray Defense Force out of Afar. Tigray Defense Force is still in control of Abala, still in control of Birhale and Kanaba as well, though there was fighting there, but we have no confirmation that TDF has lost Birhale and Kanaba. Birhale, Kanaba, Abala, all three are under TDF. Situation is volatile near Rabati and Magale as well. But in this week and in the past few days, Afar forces have stepped up their attacks on Tigray forces. They're trying to push Tigray forces back into Tigray from Afar. Let's see. We'll update you in coming videos. Thank you for watching.